to the TD Podcast. We are your hosts, Tony and Dak, and in today's episode, we are going through our Waiver Wire Wednesday episode. If you're watching on YouTube, I apologize for what Dak just made, the face he made.
You did it too.
I don't even know. I'm just vibing. You did that on purpose. I'm just doing things. To kick off our episode, we have our 1st and 10. Then we will get to our waiver wire studs and duds and people that matchups that we like and don't like for our other players. You probably not on the waiver wire, but they might be on your bench when they shouldn't be. All that being said, let's get to our takes from last week. Dak,
you're forgetting about how our teams did.
Oh, well, that's because my team sucked. I think I won three out of the 5, so better than usual, but it's not the leagues that I wanted to win in, so it doesn't matter. That's not true. I won one league that mattered. It was my money league.
Did you win in the Dynasty?
No, I didn't.
Who'd you lose to?
JB. I started Justin Fields. My guys were on bye week, all right? I don't want to hear it.
9 guys on IR right now. I'm still winning games.
You're playing bums too.
I went 3-5 this week. In one of my leagues, I lost by 0.01 points.
Yeah, my team just crapped
like
the bed.
A half of a yard.
Dude,
I lost.
I had 3 people score 0 points, and 3 people score under 10.
I started Mike Evans.
And I played against Chris Olave, Jake Ferguson, Javonte Williams. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's rough. And I didn't play T. Higgins, but it didn't matter.
How our takes went last week.
Yes, much more important.
The Eagles finished as like defensive 6 last week. But they said they would create turnovers, and they did. And they even got a defensive score last week. So
yeah,
I'm happy. I said JJ McCarthy or Carson Wentz, whoever played, would turn the ball over, and it happened. So.
Yeah. And then I said Rashee Rice would have a good game, and he did. 7 catches for 42 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was force-fed the ball. The Raiders sucked it up.
He was.
So the only thing I'm surprised about from that game is that Travis Kelce didn't score a touchdown. Travis Kelce always stomps on the Raiders. So maybe we're finally past that.
He had 3 1 year when I was watching the game with you.
We were all sitting and watching in the lobby in the dorm. But the Raiders almost came back that game, but they didn't. So best performer this week.
Yeah. Bo Nix had 39.96 points. He almost had a 40-point performance, and most of it happened in the fourth quarter. All of his touchdowns came in the fourth quarter. He finished 27 for 50 for 279 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 5 carries for 48 yards, and 2 rushing TDs. Anytime you can have 4 touchdowns is a really, really good game. But Christian McCaffrey was at 2, and he also had a really, really good week as another top performer.
Always shouting out your Niners.
Oh, yeah. CMC is a dog.
Now, we're on to our most surprising studs and duds. You want to kick us off with your stud of the week?
Yeah, or Aronde Gradson.
Yeah, you butchered that. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, it was really, really bad. Tight end for the Chargers. He was only projected 7 points, finished with 29.4 points. 7 catches, 164 yards, and 1 touchdown. But dude was just everywhere. Like, between him and Keenan Allen this week, just open when it mattered the most. He just found a gap. And he clearly wasn't somebody that the Colts prepared for because he had a great game. 164 receiving yards, just outstanding from a rookie and a guy that, was only projected 7 points. He had 11 points last week and then hasn't had more than 5 points. I'll get to later on when we get to the waiver wire pickup.
Wow, way to foreshadow. Way to spoil. Now they don't have to watch, so that's great. My stud of the week is Jackson Dart. I was uncertain of how he would perform against the Broncos defense, especially being a rookie and just how just solid the Broncos defense has been. But then he went and lit it up. He threw for 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he had 1 interception. But then he also ran for 11 yards and scored a rushing touchdown. So
he doesn't have his number 1 receiver either. So that's
exactly. He's throwing to a bunch of plumbers. Not actually, but...
Whoa, Wandale Robinson is not a plumber.
Okay, he's an electrician, whatever.
Electrician Tyrone Tracy, because he's so fast. Sorry.
Dude. Duds of the week. We both have quarterbacks. I'm going to do mine first so you can dunk on him later. Justin Fields was mine. 3.35 points in our Dynasty League. I did start him, so I lost because obviously he sucked. 46 passing yards and 22 rushing yards, and he got benched at half. I wish I could bench him at half, but fantasy football doesn't work like that. So I started him the whole game, and he played half of it and sucked all of it.
Tough.
So, yeah.
Shouldn't have traded for him.
Listen, all that being said,
you were trying to trade. Don't you have Geno Smith on your team too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's also my dud of the week. Geno Smith had 2 points from a quarterback, and his also, if you started him, I'm sorry, I don't even know if he played the full game.
He did
2 points.
Well, he got benched in the fourth. Well, yeah, dude. The Raiders, they had 3 first downs in the entire game.
2 points from a quarterback. That's 20 yards. Actually, it's not 20 yards. It's 80 yards, maybe 40 yards. I forget how that works.
He threw for 67 yards, so.
67?
Shut up. Now onto our waiver wire pickups of the week. Dak, go ahead. You already spoiled yours, so.
I'm not going to repronounce his name because it's just really
Oronde Gadsden.
Gadsden. There we go. Slowly becoming a safety valve for Justin Herbert. He's barely owned in any leagues right now.
All Justin Herbert has is safety valves. Keenan Allen, safety valve. Vlad McConkey, safety valve. Oronde Gadsden, safety valve.
Lad's a good route runner that could get open.
You know what they use? You know what route runners are used for? Safety valves. Hunter Renfrow, safety valve. Probably one of the best route runners.
Safety valve is not someone getting yards downfield. The safety valve is more like someone like 5 to 10 yards area, just racking up every play. Lad is getting open downfield. Lad's been getting open downfield a lot.
I mean, yeah,
but he's probably gonna slide into a starting tight end position at a tight end position that is hard to find a true point scorer in fantasy football.
Yeah.
Pick him up.
I also have a tight end as my waiver wire pickup. Mason Taylor
for the third week in a row.
Jets. Is it really?
No, you had Michael Mayer last week.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was 3 weeks ago, but I would
Mason Taylor.
It honestly might have been. But Mason Taylor's likely Tyrod Taylor is likely starting this week, and with Garrett Wilson likely still out. I would expect Mason to get more targets against a team with a weak coverage group being the Bengals. So, wait. Bengals, right? Bengals play the Jets?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Now to our final section of the episode, our matchups of the week. Matchups we like and matchups we do not like. Dak, what do you like? What do you don't like?
I'm liking Jonathan Taylor. I know it's been said a lot, but it's hard not to like Jonathan Taylor. Dude is on a tear right now. He has... Listen. I want your full attention here. You ready? Jonathan Taylor has more touchdowns than the Raiders do all season.
That doesn't surprise me.
Jonathan Taylor has more touchdowns than a whole team does. Jonathan Taylor has 11 touchdowns on the season right now. 11. We're only through 7 weeks. He got 11 touchdowns. Actually, insane. He's projected 24 points against the Titans. Last time he played the Titans, he went absolutely nuts. They're going to be ahead the majority of the game. They're going to be running the ball. He's going to be getting 20 to 30 yard carries. He's going to have at least 150 rushing yards.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty safe bet. My matchup I like is also a running back. It's Bijan. I think Bijan is going to eat. Like you mentioned earlier, Michael Penix has been wishy-washy. You know what you do when you have a quarterback that's wishy-washy? You give him to a running back.
You hand
give
the
the ball
off.
to a running back. And you know what? That running back's pretty darn good. And against the defense it's not pretty darn good, he's probably going to have a pretty darn good game. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bijan had, once again, a pretty darn good game. And gets you pretty darn good amount of points. Now, player that I don't expect to get you a pretty darn good amount of points is DK Metcalf against the Packers. It's not because of coverage. It's not because of corners, but it's because of pass rush. That pass rush against Aaron Rodgers spooks me. Aaron Rodgers may be seeing ghosts after having to see Micah Parsons in his face and Rashawn Gary and whatever else they dial up on him. Aaron Rodgers can't move. So unless Mike Tomlin dials up something crazy for him. No. Mike Tomlin's a defensive coach, isn't he? He doesn't call the plays. So
Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith, yeah. And Arthur Smith runs a lot of play action. You know what doesn't work against pass rush? Play action. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect DK Metcalf to have a great game, but because I said this, he's going to have a great game, so you might as well play him.
I have the Texans' remaining wide receivers this week against the team that's going to get a lot of pressure on you no matter what, and that's a Robert Saleh defense. And they did it a lot with rookies last week, and Bryce Huff as well. But I think Bryce Huff is not playing this week for the Niners. But Nico Collins is out with a concussion most likely, so that leaves a really thin wide receiver group, and I just don't like a Texan receiver this week because I don't necessarily know who their true receiver is going to be that is going to get the ball this week.
Yeah. I mean, Jalen Lane. Maybe we'll see.
Jaden Higgins,
yeah, maybe we'll see him actually pop off. When's Tank Dell coming back? Ever?
For some reason, I don't think till it was like week 14, week 12, something like that. I mean, he went out in the playoffs last year, and like his ankle was like nasty.
Tank Dell return. Oh, no, Tank Dell will not be returning in the 2025 season.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
Yikes. All right, well, can he return? He can, but it's unlikely. So, yeah, don't expect to see Tank Dell. That just means he's going to be comeback player of the year next year. That's all that means. Who else?
Fred Warner next year.
Oh, shut up. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Waiver Wire Wednesday. Hope we get you guys some points on the board, and hope these recommendations are better than our betting recommendations, because our betting recommendations have been trash. But you should go watch the episodes anyway, because
we're gonna win this week.
Well, that, and it's mostly just us bantering back and forth instead of having more words. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Don't forget to watch again next week and watch the episodes in the past, because maybe you're missing out on some big game ball knowledge. We play a lot of fantasy football. A lot. And we know a thing or two. Whether or not we are able to execute is different. But oftentimes we do execute, especially with fantasy football. That's about it. So, hope you guys, again, like, subscribe, comment. Let us know down below what people you guys are picking up outside of what we said, and who you guys think we should stay away from. Yeah. So, see you guys in the next episode, and don't forget to watch all our other episodes. Peace.